Okay. Hello. Good evening. Welcome to Brothers of MGTOW. I am your host, a brother of MGTOW, and this is episode 12, which will just be the third installment of MGTOW Thoughts. Okay. First of all, if you can guess what song I put on at the start, put guess the song in the comments box. The first correct guess, I don't know. Maybe you just get a thumbs up from me. Right now, I don't. There's no incentive at the moment. I just like to play a bit of games. So if you can guess the song that I played at the start, comments boxes below, get commenting. Okay. So second of all, now I didn't make. My last video was like last week. I've been very busy with test marking and stuff, so I thought I didn't have time to make another video today. So what, Monday night? Okay. Well, in Australia at least. And sort of on top of that as well, this will be sort of like the last video before I sort of take a bit of a break. So I may take a 2-3 week break and then start making videos again. Okay, so I know, but I'm planning a trip down to Melbourne. I'm trying to get all my work sorted. Hopefully I'll be back. When I get back, I'm going with my mom, right? So my parents are coming round, so I sort of want to keep everything on the down low. But then once they sort of leave, I'll be back to my normal MGTOW self, I guess. So yep, I said so. This will be sort of the last video for about 2-3 weeks. Okay, cool. So what can we talk about? So I've been sort of working on, not Reddit, well, working on, but I've been on Reddit for a fair bit, especially the MGTOW Reddit page. Okay, I sort of, I think I'm sort of ready to divulge the story now. Sort of the true reason why I'm at MGTOW. I think I've left it very late. Is it episode 12 or episode 11? I forgot now. Bloody hell, I forgot. Let me check. Is it episode? I said 12, but I don't even know. What are we on? So it's like, so I think I'm on episode 12. So it's like, yeah, episode 12. I'm basically on episode 12, and now I'm telling you guys the true reason why I went MGTOW. I guess this should have been done a while back, but I think I'm a bit more open to tell it, and I'll explain why I'm a bit more open to tell the story now. Okay. So I'll talk about that. I posted something on Reddit about that. By the way, my Reddit username is DJDIZHNA. So if you find posts from DJ Dijna, that's me, Brothers of MGTOW. Yep, the brother of MGTOW, the superstar. Okay, so I'll explain that. I just made a recent post as well about. I had a thought on why women actually hate nerds in a way, in terms of what, and then I'll go from there. Okay, so let's start with sort of the true reason why I went MGTOW. So if you watch my introduction video, I'm this 24-year-old PhD student in pure maths. I'm just up here in Sydney for that, but I'm originally from Melbourne. Melbourne's my home. I love Melbourne. I really want to go back and live there. I mean, the best I can do is sort of a vacation probably next week. Just meet up with some old friends and God knows what, I'm not. Yeah, so yep. So that's, guess, the basics of me. And sort of in my sort of PhD crew, I met this sort of 27-year-old girl. She was sort of finishing up her PhD in stats, and we sort of hit it off quite quickly. Okay, I'm not going to go into specific details and stuff. And sort of I expressed my interest in her, and then we started dating for about 6, 7 months. I was still blue pill at the time as well, so excuse some of the stuff that I say. I really mean at the time. So I was very, very blue pill back then. This was about 3, 4 months ago, and somehow I found out that she was dating someone else before me, and she ended up deciding to marry that guy. Okay. Now she's from mainland China. Okay, so that's why I made the video on leftover women. I'll talk a bit more about that later on. Okay. So yeah, I made a video on leftover because I actually had experience dating a woman from mainland China, and just so just yesterday morning, I sort of found out that she already got married to the guy. First of all, I'm not sad. I am ruffling really hard. I'm just, I don't know. I feel so much joy that that wasn't me. You know, the beauty of MGTOW is when the girl dumps you, and then you realize if she's married someone else, you go, thank fuck that wasn't me. So I mean, this was sort of 6, 7 months ago. Sorry, 4 months ago. So we were dating for 6, 7 months. I didn't know what I was in. Basically, she played me all along. Full stop. I was blue pill. What can I do? We've all been there. Okay, we've all been blue pill. That's why we went MGTOW. Okay. So yeah, and then sort of for that I would say first month or so, I felt like I don't know. It was like, what did I do to deserve this? Why, why? How do I put it? It's like, why am I not, you know, am I the problem and stuff? It's all that self blame, self pity, the beta type stuff. You know, yeah. So that was sort of a month, and then sort of around that time, I discovered MGTOW. I don't know. I think I went to the red pill. Everyone keeps telling me go to red pill, go to red pill. You'll find a lot of stuff on there. Okay, and I keep professing this, and don't take this the wrong way. I consider myself a good man. So somewhere in between the badass and the nice guy. I'm somewhere in between. Okay. I sort of like to maintain I try to be kind to everybody, if that makes sense. Until you decide to break my trust, I'll be kind to you. And then when you do that, I will fuck you over. That's who I am. Very simple. I'll be kind to everyone, man, woman, children. I'm always kind. But once you screw me over, I will fuck you over. I will walk away. If you ever try to come back, I will fuck you over. That is my philosophy. Okay, so as I said, I'm somewhere in between the nice guy and the bad boy. I don't want, of course, I'll talk a bit more about that later on. Okay, so yeah, I sort of considered that, and I thought, why can't a good man like me find someone? I kept on asking myself that. I've always been getting the wrong answers. You go to PUA stuff. You go to Thought Catalog, Elite Daily, those kind of feminist shit. I always get the wrong answers. And then one day I just stumbled onto TRP, well, the red pill. Um, so yeah, I stumbled onto the red pill, but I thought the red pill was a bit too extreme. And then I found this subset of TRP, the red pill. and that was called MGTOW. And there I truly found home. I've I don't know, I found peace at MGTOW, and I'll explain a bit later what I want to say after that. So yeah, sort of I've never looked back from then. I really want to go deeper into MGTOW, and because I think all along I've been MGTOW. All along. I've been that man who went his own way. I really didn't care about getting a woman. I'm not attracted to any, like, I'm not the type that will put myself out there for any woman out there, you know? I'm very guarded. I sort of use the feels in a sense. Not the women's feels, not that shit. I mean, like, gut feeling. Like, I tend to use gut feeling to decide, if what this person is right for me or not, as a friend or more. I don't know. Um, then yeah. So I'm just drinking something. So yeah, for finding MGTOW, then as I said, I've never looked back. I've always been like this. This is always who I was, and I'm committed to it because whenever I was MGTOW, my head was always screwed on. I got the work done ASAP. I'm able to manage stuff very well. Well, manage my time, money. I've been able to do that very, very, very well. But yeah, and then this happened, you know, that screw job. I won't say it's a screw job. I don't. Yeah, so that happened, and then I'm just thought, what happened? Is it me or is it this? And I realized MGTOW had all the answers I needed. I guess, yeah. I'm not gonna say anything about TRP because that's not really what this is about. Yeah. So first of all, I just want to say, if you are watching this and you are MGTOW, and you are one of those you are those people that kind of support the MGTOW Brotherhood, I want to thank you for your support personally. Okay, I already I already said this to Reddit on on the Reddit the subreddit. I just want to thank all MGTOW for the support over the last 3-4 months. I think without MGTOW, I don't know where I'd be. I found it and I went, wow, this is the truth, you know. And I've always been a person who searches the truth, and that's always been who I am. So yeah, so I just want to say thank you to every MGTOW out there. Maybe you, may, maybe you want to push me harder, but sort of saying blah blah blah. You want to criticize some stuff that I say. I don't mind, you know. The main thing is I know you mean well. I know you, MGTOW, you mean well. I've always tried to find a place that's home for me, right? I think that's part of life. You're on this never-ending quest to find who you truly are. And then once a man finds MGTOW, that man, he realizes he's home. That's why I sort of, whenever people go MGTOW, I tell them, you're home, man. You're home. I can tell quickly this when people are MGTOW. I won't say MGTOW, but when people have the qualities of a MGTOW. Okay? I believe sort of as well, MGTOW attracts good men. It attracts good men with values who understand the search for truth, and yeah, and just understands the bitter truth, the bitter reality, and is able to accept it without all the rage and anger that you see with the TRP stuff. There's no rage intended here. Misogyny, misandry, probably, but there is no rage. There's no one here getting pissed off. We're just frustrated and we decide, bye. See you later. I'll walk the other way. Thanks for everything. That's me. That's why MGTOW attracts good men. Okay. As I said, I consider a good man as somewhere between a bad boy, a sort of a badass, and a nice guy. I think at the end of the day, we have to be kind to the people who are kind to us, right? No matter what. And but on the flip side as well. So I'm just trying. On the flip side, we need to instill our values of self-respect. So our values and our self-respect. If someone screws us over, we have to call it then and there. You screwed us over. Okay. So yeah, I'm just saying that as well. So that's sort of how I ended up in MGTOW. And then from yeah, as I said, I've never turned back. I'm trying to sort of make sort of like a 6 month plan of how I'm going to do this. But I've sort of made a long term plan. So I'm sort of what 24. I'm turning 25 in about 4 months. In January. So I have a plan that I want to get to 30 with a good job, with everything except a woman. That's it. I want to be at 30 years old with everything except a woman. From there, the world is my oyster, my man. I don't know what to do. I just want to have the freedom. That's it. I think I believe in freedom, in a man's freedom. It's just that I think people are sort of need to understand that the moment a man is attached to a woman, it just becomes crazy. Especially like in my case, well, she ended up being a gold digger. I mean, the guy she ended up marrying with, fucking white guy. What the fuck? And I'm sure he looks in his 30s. I'm guessing mid to late. But even then, I can't even be bloody certain, eh? Fucking hell, eh? But yeah, it's like gold. It's clear gold digging, and I'm probably assuming that she probably just wants him for the citizenship. Most likely, I got no fucking clue anyway. Yeah, so just trying to check something. Yeah, definitely gold digger. Sorry, I can't even do the high voice. He give me money when I'm in need. Okay, I think that's too far. Okay, so let's scrap that aside now. So now you sort of know where I'm at with Big Tower. So something that I just recently posted, and this just came out of thought this afternoon. You know, I was sort of playing soccer at a park by myself, and then I just had this realization of sort of why women look down on why do women look down on nerds? We all know how society and women like to label these nerds as like losers in society. I never understand it. I never understand until I sort of when you take the MGTOW perspective, then you sort of understand why. See, fundamental fact of MGTOW: women are manipulative bitches. They are conniving cunts. They they just want to use and abuse a good man for what he has. So, and a lot of the time, nerds generally tend to be socially awkward, meaning that sort of he the nerd guy, he's generally very impervious to all the women's manipulative attacks, if that makes sense. You know, if you consider it like an RPG game, a nerd has high resistance to social manipulation. So if you look at it, say, a woman trying to attack this guy, he knows how to resist it. And the resistance is actually quite natural. It's just, as I said, he's impervious to it. He doesn't understand it. And that's the beauty of, as I said, it's the beauty of beauty of a nerd. This is why I thought of a message to nerds: don't get the women's. You're gonna fuck yourselves over. What you do, keep working on what you're at. Make get your education, make a career out of your talents. Don't don't stop reaching for the stars. Pursue your own interests, goals, hobbies. Do your own thing, man. Do your own thing, nerds. You do what you do. These people who are calling you losers, beaters, I don't know, the ignorant, those the society that tries to shame you and stuff. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, I really like this because, as I said, I think women hate them because they're just so hard to manipulate. Nerds are just so hard to manipulate when you think about it. So I'm just gonna read up some. Sorry, I'm just gonna read up something. I'm just gonna check my Reddit first. Yeah, so don't worry about dating the nerds. You don't need that shit. Trust me, you don't. Oh, there's two comments. All right. Ah, okay. This is interesting. Yeah, okay. I agree. So there's someone said more likely it lowers their SMV to be seen with nerds. Yes, more likely to. Ah, here it is. On the contrary, yes. So women view nerds as ATM machines. We know that. That is so imminently clear. But as I said, nerds just they don't understand social stuff in general, so they tend to be very ignorant towards, I guess, the attacks of women, right? Women try to manipulate nerds because they perceive themselves as more attractive. In the eyes of women, this makes nerds easy to control. Yes, once you get in there, it's easy to control, but getting there is extremely hard. Think about it: why women like bad boys? Because it's so easy to get in there. You know, it's so hard to control it, but it's so easy to get in there. And that's what women care about. And I'll probably reply to this. Yes, I also said it's funny how society and women call these nerds losers when in actually they are far smarter than they will ever be and are an essential component to society in general. And someone said, in the eyes of women, a winner or a good man is just an attractive one, not one that's creative or intellectually inclined. TRP tries to conform to women's model of winning, whereas MGTOW write their own rules of the game. 100% bang on. You need to write your own rules. This is part of it going your own way is doing your own thing. Do what makes you happy. Be you. Don't don't conform to what other people want you to do. Be you. Okay, so I'm just trying to how do I how do I contact? So I'm just trying to figure out how this works. Nah, I'm not. Yeah, so again, it's interesting debate here. Sort of why women actually hate nerds. My belief is that nerds are very hard to penetrate for women. It's very hard for women to penetrate and manipulate a nerd, but once they get there, Once they get there, yes, it is much easier to control. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that women hate nerds since they just view them as ATM machines. Well, a lot of the nerds that go MGTOW, I wouldn't, well, some of them do become rich. A lot of them don't, in the sense that they actually enjoy the comforts of their own self. Okay, so I probably wouldn't be too fussed with that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just yeah, as I said, yep. In the eyes of women, a winner, a good man, is just an attractive one, not one that's creative or intellectually inclined. Yeah, I agree with that one too. They just want someone that will be able to service a woman. That's it. Bloody women. I don't know why. I don't know why we have women as a gender. Fucking hell. This is why I feel so happy to be a man, eh? Oh God. Reddit's always the best place for this stuff now. I decided just to make my own Reddit account and start describing stuff. If you can't see what I'm seeing, try to look up a cartoon providing a nice metaphor for MGTOW life. Oh, that's the best. I think it's basically a man on a desert island, and then a woman comes in, and then he's like looking for SOS. It's priceless. That's gonna be me these days. I probably won't get there yet. I'll get there once I finish my PhD. That's well, my hope is just to get the attention and then just fuck them off. I'm monk by the way because I'm Muslim and I don't believe in premarital sex. But on the flip side as well, I just don't want to do any. I just don't want to take any risks. Women are just so fucking crazy when it comes to this stuff. You know, they can con you into getting them pregnant, and once you get a woman pregnant, you're stuck, man. You're very stuck. If she can prove you're the father of the baby, oh god, fuck, you know. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So that's I guess the other thing is women want someone that's very easy to manipulate. That's why they don't like good men, because good men are very hard to manipulate. This is why I keep saying, women reject good men because what a good man has is all real. So I didn't realize my face is cropped out. Yeah. Okay. So as I said, women reject good men because women don't know what is real because they're so used to the whole manipulation game, the whole conniving games they play. They're so used to it that sorry, I'm trying to think. Like they're so used to it that they don't know. They've dissociated themselves between what is real and what is not real. That's why I keep saying a good man, he has his own values. He's got his own self-respect. He's still kind at the same time, but women sort of think, I can't do anything with that, you know. But when they sort of look at a bad guy, right, bad boy. See, this is the problem on both ends, both extremes. Women have uses for them. Women obviously want to fuck the bad boys if they're the aggressive ones and so on. But then the nice guy, they sort of use him as that beta orbiter. I'll use him for some stuff. It's sort of when you're in the middle that is a woman's least favorite place. That's why a woman will automatically reject those kind of men. Okay? A woman will automatically reject those kind of men because there's no use for them. This is why when a woman rejects you, but and she sort of wants to just get you to walk away, she has no use for you. So yeah, that's just that's sort of what I think, sort of with the theory of whole the women. Yeah, you could say women hate nerds, but women hate nerds with self-respect. Women hate good nerds. I'll put it like that. I'm sort of rotating from lying down and sitting up. Just trying to see what makes me feel comfortable at the moment. Yeah. So I'm just browsing on Reddit trying to find something that's mildly interesting. And I guess sort of going back to the start, sort of this whole marriage trap, I guess. A woman, obviously, the idea is sort of that a woman wants to trap a man into marriage and then take him for everything that he's got, in a way, if things fuck up, right? I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty much, yeah. I'll probably leave it there. I don't really have anything else to talk to. I'll talk about. I just wanted to talk about my experiences on Reddit, I guess. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep getting some work done because I've got a backlog of them to do. Bloody weekend, eh? Bloody chicks. I don't know. This is why I like MGTOW because I'm just fucking fed up. I'm fucking fed up with bitches who do crazy shit. You know, I'm very grounded with this kind of shit. I don't go for the crazy stuff. You know, I don't do anything crazy. I want to maintain my stability, emotional, mental, physical, financial. I try to maintain everything. I try to keep everything sort of on a even level with minimal ups and downs. But you know how women are. They just want everything up and then everything goes down. Just keep going up like that. Oh god. Yeah, I'm fed up. I'm just gonna I'm rambling too much now. I'm done. Yeah, so fucking bitches sort yourselves out. Yeah, okay. Cool. I'll end it here. And here starts my 2-3 week sabbatical. So I'll try to come back in about 2-3 weeks. Hopefully I have some new content for you guys. Okay, so boys, thank you for watching. MGTOW. And to the women's, sort your fucking life out, eh?